Selectrideorrace.
Alrighty, perfect. Alrighty guys, we are jumping on the Indian Scout Bobber as I had already had planned. Super cool machine, obviously. I have a gentleman online, Luke Barlow. It's a turboed model of this. So interesting to see what this machine can do in its stock platform with nothing extra on it. Indian here has all of the specs here on the gas tank, which is very cool. Pricing of just about all the models that are here. Colors included. 72 foot-pounds of torque, 6-speed transmission, electronic fuel injection. This machine is pretty cool looking. The key over here on the left side of the motorcycle. You can hear it turning on there. We're gonna see if we can get oriented with this machine. Turn signals, horn. Trying to see if there isn't a way to change the odometer setting. Passing the, okay, there we go. Says 5,452 miles on this machine.
Got her figured out?
Otherwise, guys, we're going to check out what this machine has to offer. 5,400 miles. Feeling very smooth indeed. Pretty uptight in the leg department. Shifting neutral mighty fine. Otherwise, the bike seems to do everything it needs to. Otherwise, guys, I hope you enjoy these demo days that are coming. We are up here at Indian Motorcycle of Warrendale. We're going to check out this brand new 2021 Indian Scout Bobber. No quick shifter, no special amenities of any kind. But the ride is very smooth. This machine is riding super smooth out of the parking lot here. Pretty comfortable. Sounds pretty good. Otherwise, guys, we're up here in Warrendale, Pennsylvania at the local Indian dealership. And I am on a brand new Indian Scout Bobber. Very interesting machine. Keep getting a false neutral on this machine. Good power. Power indeed. As I stated, 5,453 miles on this brand new machine. And so far, there's nothing really to much complain about the equipment. Transmission definitely got a little clunk to it. Guys, this machine is probably everything you'd expect it to be, really. It said you can feel the 72 foot-pounds of torque available quickly. Not sure how I'm feeling about the rear set position. It definitely has some good power down low. Transmission just has the ever so slight bit of kind of a hard shift into gear. Really doesn't matter how you shift it, kind of get a bit of a hard shift out of there. We're gonna get up this on-ramp here and get to give this machine a little go. Some go. So I'm impressed with the Indian Scout Bobber's power. 70 miles an hour-ish. It's pretty stable on the highway for not having no windshield at all. To get up here with the group here. Fourth gear, 55 miles an hour. Fifth gear, 65. Nice little cruise. Bike isn't making too much noise. Jumping up into sixth gear now at 60 miles an hour. Wind is not too terrible. These bar end mirrors are working very well. Sixth gear power, let's check that out. Definitely decent. Selectrideorrace, I hope you're enjoying these reviews. Once again, we are in Warrendale, Pennsylvania at the local Indian dealership. Motorcycles supplied through Indian Motorcycle. And we are having a good time on this brand new 2021 Indian Scout Bobber. Here we are, guys. We are back with the group on these demo machines. Let's see if we can bump neutral. Very nice, smooth bump of neutral there. Otherwise, all the quality is there on this machine. Very nice, you know, Indian plating, different engraving on the engine, as well as some different spots. Braided lines seems to be carrying out through this machine. Most certainly on the front. Otherwise, all your quality is there. Mirrors are working perfect. Otherwise, guys, this machine is pretty much all there. Got your trip odometer. We actually do have a digital tack that is going to tell us what RPMs we're at. So once we get moving here, I am going to put this machine in a higher gear again. Let's see if we can't get cruising and see what RPMs we are cruising at in the higher gears. Trying to see if we do have this machine does have hazards, which is, it seems very useless, but hazards are something that is beneficial to a lot of people who ride. Power this thing has is pretty fun. Definitely a good bit of enjoyment, especially in second gear. Now that I can see what RPM we are going to. So the dash allows you to have trip odometer. I believe that's reading battery voltage, mileage, and you can have a digital tachometer. Yeah, that thing can scoot. Second gear, seems like you're getting all of that 72 foot-pounds of torque. Overall, guys, I wanted to ride this machine specifically today, as well as the Indian FTR, which I will be jumping on. We're at fifth gear, 45 miles an hour, 3,000 RPM, about. Real nice number for cruising in sixth gear. Bump up to, or fifth, excuse me. I'm gonna jump up to sixth gear. 2,300 RPM at 45 miles an hour. And this bike is feeling like the machine for real. This is a very nice mix between a cruiser and I won't call it a sport bike, but a muscle bike of sorts. Hangs over kind of funny. Not sure how I like how it feels when it's sitting on the side tires. Those houses? See if I can't reel out a gear pull for you here somewhere. We can get some room. Hopefully we can get a small gear pull here. See what this machine can do in the lower RPMs when it comes to acceleration. Say I've noticed under the headlight here, can mainly pick out a lot of the wiring from the bike. See up in between there, if you can see on camera, some of the wiring hang out. That doesn't exactly screen quality for me. The wires showing places where they really shouldn't be. Dips down very well though. I like the second gear power indeed. Second gear has a nice crunch to it, nice grumble. Get a second gear here, got a little bit of room. Yeah, that thing can scoot. Oh yes, sir. She's rolling. Well, guys, the power's all there, of course. As I've said in many previous videos, most motorcycles have more than enough power for most people in general. This one included also has that power. Transmission is a lot smoother than I said earlier in the video here. Really have to bite down on the clutch to get a very smooth shift. Get a little gear pull for you guys. Listen to that motor making a little bit of noise. Otherwise, guys, we are out here having a blast on this Indian demo day. first gear pull here as these gentlemen pull away from me. Yeah, this thing is pretty good indeed. Nice linear power increase. When you do hit it all at once, it's some fun. You know, there's some fun in the gears. Enough power to have a good time. And on this kind of bike, you really didn't buy it to go super fast, so power it has is definitely up to par. Otherwise, the ride is great. Like I said, the quality of hiding wires and such, that bothers me a bit. 3,500 RPM pull at third gear, and like I said, lots of power. Probably getting all of that 100 horsepower immediately. For stock pipes, it sounds pretty good when you're in it. And when you put it in 6th gear and cruise, you really can't hear anything. There we go. Tires, I don't know if it's the tires or more the feeling of the machine that doesn't feel very stable in corners. 4th gear sounds good, rolls nice. I like that grumble when you get in it. I mean, you gotta. I mean, why wouldn't you love that? Third gear, 4,000 RPM. Sounds real good. I love the paint styling, the all black. Otherwise, the controls are all set up very nicely. Hazards, turn signals in a basic spot, horn, high beams. Overall, this is, oh man, not taking bumps very well. Suspension is not eating up those bumps very nicely at all. Otherwise, no major complaints about this machine. Rides very well. Oh. Except when we're enduring some of the suspension. Third and fourth gear, very kicky. Very punchy. Engine sounds great, especially on let off. On DXL, this engine sounds marvelous in its stock form. Oh, man. Suspension is not this bike's strong suit. Comes to eating up holes or a super smooth ride. This machine doesn't exactly own that area. All the power's great. For some reason, I don't seem to be taking very much wind, even though this machine has no windscreen. Brakes brake good. Good brakes. Good brakes, good motor. Loving the mirrors. They work. Sounds good. Otherwise, I really don't have any complaints about this machine. An Indian Scout Bobber, if you like this look of this machine and this kind of drags you in, and this is a great machine. Nothing to really complain about that I can mention up front. Otherwise, guys, as I said before, you got your key on the left side over here if you're ever looking for it. And I believe this machine has one little saddlebag on it. Nothing too crazy. A little something extra for storage. Hope you guys enjoyed this first ride on this machine here. Super fun. A good time. It handles well. Tires aren't exactly doing it for me. But otherwise, I'm gonna get over here with my guy Randy and we're gonna go from there. Thanks for watching Selectrideorrace.